Hello everyone, this is Faith at Faith and Books. How are you doing? I just got back from working for about 3 hours or so at my sister's house. She had a bunch of things that had been in her basement for, I think, going on 19 years from when my dad passed away. He passed away in 2004, I think. So, if I'm remembering right. And so there was a bunch of things that we had not gone through. And she took them all, and she's trying to clean out her basement. And so it's lots and lots of photos and old newspaper clippings, that sort of thing. It was really a trip down memory lane. But a mystery was solved for me anyway. So my mother loved Anthony Trollope, and she had a bunch of his books. I know that she owned them. But for some reason, when we were divvying up things, I only got one book that was hers, The Three Clerks by Anthony Trollope. And I keep it for sentimental reasons, but I don't really like the type. And so I've never read it. So I have been trying to catch up on my Anthony Trollope reading. And so in the last 3 years or so, I read through the Barchester Chronicles and then the Palliser series. I just finished the Palliser series this January. The last book in the Palliser series is called The Duke's Children. I just read that in January. And I was trying to develop my own collection of Trollope. And I just thought that we had lost all of these Trollope books, or somebody had them. I didn't know where they had gone to. Well, they were in my sister's basement. So I'm going to show you the books. Now, I don't think I can keep all of these. I think maybe some of my other sisters might want them. But for now, they're in my house. So, and a lot of these are books that I have not heard of. They're sort of, I guess my mom could get a lot of them at the library, but the ones that she couldn't get at the library, she would buy. So I noticed she bought a lot of Dover. So this is a Dover edition. So that's sort of a less expensive, and you can sort of tell because the type is not very good. And then this one I do not recall ever hearing. It's called Marion Fay. Let's look at the type is about the same, maybe slightly better. But anyway, Marion Fay. Now these have some illustrations in them, look. So these must be, when was this published? Are these like from the it says 1990. So she passed away in 1999. So yeah. So Marion Fay. Next one is Castle Richmond. This one, let's see when Dover got this one. It's not jumping out at me. Anyway, Rachel Ray. No, this isn't Rachel Ray. Rachel Ray comes out. This is Castle Richmond. I do think I heard my mother talk about this. I vaguely remember her mentioning that. This one I had never heard of, The Landleaguers. And this is edited by somebody. Was this like posthumous? Why is it edited by somebody? This is not Dover. This is Super Michigan? What? I don't understand this. I do not understand this. This says, University of Michigan published it. So maybe this was an unfinished thing? Interesting. Okay. All right, then another Dover edition is Rachel Ray. And I'm pretty sure I've heard about this too. This one is one that I've heard about. Trying to find out when they published them. But it's not easy. Publishing? Why don't they say when they published it? 1980. Okay, so there we go. Rachel Ray. Then Ralph the Heir. I do like the illustrations. Does it say when? 1978. So there we go. Sir Harry Hotspur of Humblewaith. Lady Anna? I have not heard of this. I don't think. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Oh, the type is a little bit funny too. Some of them are better than others. Like this is a little wider and a little bigger. This one though is kind of like the first one, the Three Clerks. I don't know. I mean, I want these, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to read them. 1984. So 1984. The Bertrams. The covers, like, look at the covers. They have the same design. Like, that's green. Oh, wait, there's one that looks almost the same. Where was it? Oh, yeah, it's the Three Clerks. Look at that. The covers almost looks the same. Anyway, the Bertrams. I'll get messed up here. Mr. Scarborough's Family. And Miss Mackenzie. So these are all these Dover published ones. But then she had a whole bunch of others. 1986. Okay, so, all right. So these are a lot more. Let me pull them out here. Okay, so Anthony Trollope's The Golden Lion of Grand Père. I've never heard of that one. This is World Classics. When did this? I feel like my eyes are going bad again. I can't see anything. 1993. So that was 6 years before she passed. Early short stories. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at that type. I don't know. I don't know about that. An autobiography. This is also World's Classics. Oh, that's much better. Much better type. What is... Just wondering when, when these came out. Just getting an idea of when she might have purchased them. 1980. Dr. Wardle's School. So I've heard of this one. I think this one was one that she liked. I've heard good reviews. And it's kind of a thinner one, and it's a smaller paperback. I might bring this with me on our trip to Montana in case I get reading time. I wanted to bring like an actual book. This is a Cousin Henry. Yeah, the type's better there. The Kellys and the O'Kellys. Now, I think he wrote the Irish ones early on in his writing career when he was like in charge of the post office or something. He had some position in the post office in Ireland. And then the McDermotts of Ballycloran. All right, and that's not all. An Old Man's Love. Never heard of this. Harry Heathcote of Gangoil. This is a very slim one. Maybe I'll bring this one too. Ooh, look at that tiny print. I don't know about that. The Fixed Period. Look at that. That looks really intriguing. Now I've heard of this one, Ayala's Angel. I think that's how you say the name, Ayala's Angel. I've heard of this one. That's a little bit thicker. That's getting thicker. And then, I don't even know, is this 2 in 1? It must be. It's Nina Balakta and Linda Tressel. Linda Tressel doesn't even sound like a Victorian name to me. So is this 2? Yes. Oh, look at this. It's a bookmark. Or a piece of paper. Use this bookmark. Linda Tressel and Nina. Yeah. So it's 2 shorter, like novellas in 1. I don't know. I've never heard of it. And then these 2 I have read, but I got them out of the library. So this will help complete my Barchester Towers. I think I'm only missing one more, and I forget which one. But I needed this one, actually. So The Small House at Allington. And then He Knew He Was Right. And I had read this in a book out of the library, so I don't own this one. So yeah. So isn't that amazing? That's 24 Trollope books, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, no, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, but I might be counting the book I already had. Oh yeah, so it's 23. 23 Trollope books. That is so amazing. I'm really thrilled. So I want to start reading more Trollope, and now I think I'll start with these books because the print's a little better. But yeah, I'm excited. That was just, now I know I might have to share them with my sisters, but for now I'm going to keep them, and I'm really inspired to read more Trollope now. So that was my exciting find of the day. The end of a mystery. And I really, I really think of my mom when I think of Anthony Trollope. And so it's been just a really nice trip down memory lane and a really, really lovely find. All right, well, I hope you're doing well. Happy reading. Take care.